Hi everyone, I'm Camilo Almonacid and I'm a member of Houses on the Moon Theater Company. My role with the assignment was as playwright. I came in as the process already had started in the storytelling workshop stages, and then eventually, somehow, I got bestowed with the duty of writing the play. Working with houses for me has honestly been a blessing in my life because I've been able to have, as I see it, an artistic home and a safe place to explore themes that I really care about and I know that the company cares about. And even though we're all very different, we share this sort of like common humanistic belief that, through storytelling and the themes that we integrate, we can reach a lot of people, and there's a lot of power in it. Once there was a student matinee and Emily sharing with me sort of one student's experience and them feeling so moved by the play and thinking about their own mom, and sort of that exact experience I think is what I love most about the work that we do, that it can really connect with people who don't necessarily have theater backgrounds and so on. We all carry these traumas in some way, and gun violence especially, the level of trauma that and grief that people live through on one side or the other is so deep and profound and everlasting that it was really touching, and it just taught me, to be a more solid human being, to think about, how people walk around with this pain, and that taught me to just appreciate every breath a little bit more, and how I always think about Elaine and her project with David Shoes, because I think that's what it taught me too. It's like outside of the play is just to honor life. I think that the unheard voice in the assignment happened to be from both characters, really, because Helen's character, a mom who lost her son to gun violence, and in the world of the play, people didn't really know her beyond this particular tragedy. And so trying to get to know that character more, I think, was a practice in amplifying that voice. But then also Julian's character, who was recently released from prison for an act of violence when he was young, is also an unheard voice, and we very rarely get to see or hear that voice outside of its crime, the crime that they committed. So I think the entire play, both voices were an exercise in trying to listen to these two voices that very rarely get heard, and then how often do you hear them in the same theatrical space? So that gave for this interesting collision.